here today with Jon Stewart, a very well-known figure across the world. What are you doing up here? Why are you on the Hill? What brings you here today?
I'm back with Jon again. Jon and I, Jon was nice enough to have me on his program a couple times. He's been behind the 9/11 Health and Compensation Act called the Droga. Fortunately, because of his health back in 2015, we were able to put together a bill that had health benefits covered for those that are sick from their time at the Trade Center.
Yeah, first of all, this is John Field, Kenny Speck, and Richie Palmer, all 9/11 first responders, all down on the pile, and have all been. I mean, John runs a group that, without him and the Feel Good Foundation, of which Richie and Kenny are part of, I think there's a Droga Act and the Victim Compensation Fund never would have come to pass. And I think it's their tenacity and lobbying is really what helped this come through, and Mikey too. And so now the VCF has expired, and people are being notified that it hasn't expired yet, but the funding is being slashed.
And that bill lasts for 75 years. Unfortunately, the compensation portion of the bill was only a 5-year. That's getting set to expire in December of 2020. And the special master of the bill has stated that as it stands right now, they don't have enough money left to pay the compensation claims that are coming. So again, we're back here with Jon Field, the team that he puts together, to see if we can't get the second part of the bill, which is the compensation portion, extended.
And so we're trying to lobby to get the funding refurbished and to have the VCF bill extended through the life of this Droga.
Now, are you all seeing bipartisan support here at all? Is this,
think so.
This sounds like an issue that both sides can kind of get behind. Are you all seeing that, or is it kind of a left-leaning issue right now, right, left?
People dying of cancer
Exactly.
has no leaning which way. It affects Democrats and Republicans. So we're independent, liberal Republicans, conservative Democrats today. We don't care what you are, just don't be an asshole.
I respect that.
We get a lot of that done.
I spoke to a lot of other the members here. Now, were you also a first responder on 9/11?
I was a 9/11 responder.
Where were you on 9/11?
I was at a job site. I responded the next day. These guys are first responders. They're cops and firefighters and correction officers. But I got hurt before they got sick. And I started a foundation knowing that people would get sick. And the federal government finally caught up to me doing this for 15 years. These guys, they were bored, they were sick, they were dying, and they joined me.
Now, I understand you were a first responder at 9/11. Where can you tell us where exactly you were on that awful day? Where were you?
I got to the Trade Center about 1:30 in the afternoon. I was a New York City firefighter assigned to a Queens engine company, and I drove myself down there from Shea Stadium. We had a meeting area, a designated meeting area at Shea Stadium, and they were kind of trying to do a roll call and put together some teams and put them on a bus and send them down to the Trade Center. That never happened, so I literally just took my gear, I put it in the car, and I went out to Grand Central Parkway, over the Triborough Bridge, into Manhattan, and down the West Side Highway. I got there about 1:30 in the afternoon.
God bless. Who are some of the senators you're here to see? Everyone. This is obviously, in my opinion, bipartisan. Are you meeting with?
So we picked. Jon put together the list of who he thought was the Republican leadership, who he wanted to get a little feedback from. So we met with Marco Rubio, we met with Lamar Alexander from Tennessee, and we met with Lindsey Graham from South Carolina. So we look at them as the lead, so to speak, for the Republican Party on the Senate side. So those were our 3 meetings today. We're wrapped up. They're just doing some interviews. We have a press conference scheduled for 3 o'clock in the afternoon, where the members of the House of Representatives are going to introduce the bill and send it to the Senate and see if the Senate can't get on board. So those are our meetings today with the Republican leadership in the Senate, and we'll be back at it tomorrow.
What was the response like from those senators that you met with earlier?
Well, we didn't actually meet with the senators. They were all flying in.
Of course.
This is their travel day. We met with their chiefs of staff. They can't speak for the senators, but like you said earlier, it's our hope that they can look at it as a bipartisanship issue, something that they don't have any fear if they get behind going back to their districts or their states, in this case with the senators, and looking bad. I think it's a national issue. In fact, I know it's a national issue. I think we all know it's a national issue. And I think getting behind this particular issue, compensation and health care for September 11th workers and residents, is something that's almost a no-brainer. And we hope that they look at it that way too.
Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And Mr. Stewart, thank you.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Much appreciated.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.